What's up, Internet? This is Vinny here again. So with all these sweet Windows 8 videos and Surface videos and all that stuff, I'm starting to get a little jealous because I'm actually waiting for the Surface Pro to come out. That's the one that I'm going to be buying. So I have to wait, unfortunately, a couple of months for it to come out. What I've been doing is I've been installing Windows 8 on older hardware. So I decided today to install Windows 8 Enterprise Edition on an HP ProBook 4530S. This is a fairly new model laptop. It's actually pretty nice. I don't know if anyone's seen it, but it's got this nice brush metal finish here. It's a nice sturdy laptop. It's a Core i3 2nd Gen. Comes with 4 gigs of DDR3 RAM, USB 3.0 port, HDMI VGA, and USB 2.0 port. So it's a pretty good laptop. Apparently has an HD webcam and SRS premium sound speakers. Bought this primarily for some clients of mine. Actually, they're schools. These are primarily used in 2 schools that I provide IT services to, and they're faring pretty well. They're doing really well. The reason why I chose it is because it pretty solidly built, very nice. Has a nice keypad for number crunching over here. It's a full-size keyboard, and the price was right. So I think this model here is around 500, 600 bucks. Anyway, with that said, I'm going to be installing Windows 8 Enterprise on this system using a USB. So let's go ahead and do this here. Turn it on. Oh, just gotta check if I might not have it plugged in because I haven't plugged it in for a while. Let's check it out here. Sorry about that. Okay, it's plugged in. Okay, there we go. Helps to have power. Escape for startup menu. Escape, 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 escape. No, I missed it. Control delete. Alright. Press the escape key, and we want to do boot device options, so that's an F9. USB hard drive 1, SanDisk Cruiser. Alright. Okay, so first what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to go through the process of creating a bootable USB drive. So I'm just going to make sure I have nothing on this USB key here. As you can see, it's empty. I'm going to go ahead and start a command prompt. Alrighty then. So I hope you guys can see that. Well, you can't really see that well, so I'm going to try to move it down here. At the same time, I'll try to move my camera a little closer. Okay, cool. So there's a utility within Windows called disk parts. So we're going to type in disk parts, and yes. Okay, and that's going to open up another window here. And we're going to type in list disk. And it's going to show us all of our hard drives and installed peripherals such as my USB key. And it should be disk. Yeah, this one here. It's going to be disk 4. So it's actually the command is select disk, and then you put the disk number. So select disk 4. Disk 4 is now the selected disk. You're going to type in clean. Okay, so it succeeded in cleaning the disk. We're going to type in create partition primary, enter. this part succeeded in creating a specified partition. We're gonna click. We're gonna type in active, enter. That makes it active, and then we're gonna format file system, which is FS. So it's format space FS equals fat 32 quick, or else we'll be here all day. So that's gonna do its thing. Okay, that's okay. So this part successfully formatted the volume. Next thing is assign, and then once you press assign, you'll get this happy little window. We're gonna open up the folder here. So apparently this USB key is now ready to be bootable. This makes it bootable. So what I did earlier is I downloaded a version of Windows Enterprise 64-bit. What I do is I usually just mount the ISO using daemon tools, and that's what I'm going to do right now. And I'm going to simply copy the installation files straight from daemon tools. So here, these are the installation files, and this is my USB key here. Oops, let's bring that back. Okay, so I'm just going to simply do a copy. So I'm going to copy this, I'm going to pause the video, and we'll get back to installing it on the HP. Okay, so I safely ejected the USB key with the Windows 8 Enterprise Edition installation files on there. So let's go ahead and start this sucker up. Okay, it's escape for the startup menu. And it's F9 for boot device options. And we're going to go ahead and select USB hard drive 1. If you want to check out, I have another video that I use my Windows deployment services to install Windows 8 on an older HP. So if you want, you could go ahead and check that out. In this video, I chose to install using USB. So I'm going to time the installation. Actually, I guess I should start now. I'm going to use my BlackBerry playbook. Don't laugh at me. I'm going to use my BlackBerry playbook here to time it. So here we go. I'll start it now. So here we go. So I'm going to leave that go. Okay. Default. Install now. I'll be cutting parts of the video as I go, just to save some time. I accept. We're going to do a custom install. I'm going to get rid of these partitions here. So delete, yes. I'm going to leave the recovery just in case, and delete this. Okay, so new, apply, okay. I believe it's a 7200 RPM hard drive in here. Okay, so that's gonna go. It's gonna do its thing. I'm gonna be timing it, and I guess I'll cut. So we're at 1 minute and 10 seconds right now. It's getting files ready for installation right now. It's already at 2%, 3%. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the video, and when it reaches around 99-ish, 98-ish, I'll get back. Alright, so I'm back here. It's at 97%, and it's only been a whole 5 minutes and 28 seconds. So I'm still timing it here. Pretty fast so far. It's running off the USB, so that helps. Alright, so we're at 99% here. I turned off the lights to hopefully give you guys a better look. 100%. And now it's going to installing features. And apparently that's done. Installing updates. And that's done. And restart. Let's restart now. Why not? So we're at 6 minutes and 22 seconds. Not bad. Not bad at all. This is the HP ProBook. Now I turned off the light, so I kind of screwed myself over. ProBook 4530S. Core i3 2nd gen, 4 gigs of RAM. USB 3.0 port. My USB key is 2.0, so I'm not getting the speed benefit there. Okay, so let's see what's going on. I think next is the... Well, after this it's going to be how to use Windows 8 the new way. It's going to show us a little tutorial in a bit. So right now, this is the time. 7:18, still going, getting devices ready. Ooh, it's flashing, a lot of flashing. 82%, pretty fast. Getting ready. That was fast as well. Wonder how many people watching this has a Surface. If you do, pretty jealous of you right now. Not gonna lie. I'm opting to wait for the Surface Pro. But I really want it now, and I might cave. I might cave in to the pressure. I'm hearing good things about it, so we'll see what happens. However, I'm really curious to see if there's going to be any more models for the Surface Pro. Maybe one with an i7 option or something like that. Alright, so it rebooted again. We are at, I'll give you a bit of a time check here, 8 minutes 55 seconds. Give or take a couple seconds because I was blabbing in the beginning. I think the video is coming up now. Oh no, still installing. So I guess you could leave some feedback in the comments if you're still watching this. I want to know if you have a Surface RT. I want to know what you think about it. I want to know if you think I should get one. PC name, we'll just name it HP, and I'm still timing, by the way. We're gonna time the entire process. I'm gonna connect to my wireless. All right. What's my password? Oh God. Okay, enter. We're going to use the express settings. I'm going to type in my email address so I could get all my stuff, because as you know or as you don't know, Windows 8 syncs all your information, all your apps and all that, pictures from Facebook if you have your accounts tied in together. Your Microsoft account, which is a Hotmail account, a Live account, whatever kind of other account that they have. Well, just let me type in my password. So that's the beautiful thing about Windows 8, is that it syncs everything. So I should get all my emails, my friends, my Twitter feed, and all that stuff. If you want, you can follow me at Vinny4, at VINNY4. I believe I'll be doing more videos like this. I usually get my hands on all kinds of systems, older, newer, So here's the welcome stream I was talking about, and right now we're at 11 minutes 20 seconds. And this is teaching you how to use Windows 8 on a PC. Move your mouse to any corner. Wonder how many. I guess we'll check the drivers and see if all the drivers install automatically, as well. We'll click around for a bit and then we'll call it quits. I'm really curious to see if this touchpad here could act. Because on some of the newer Windows 8 laptops, if you swipe on your trackpad from the right or the left, you get your menus here. This is on the right hand side. It's called the Charms bar, and over here is your previous applications on this end. If you swipe down from the screen, that closes an application, and if you swipe up, that gives you extra options for that specific application that's open now. So apparently some of the trackpads do that on laptops. So I'm curious to see if it'll work on this particular model. Probably depends if there's like Windows 8 drivers out there, or it might actually depend on the hardware itself. I'm not too sure about it. So, getting your PC ready. Take a few minutes. We are at, here's a time check. Quick time check. 13:09, 10, 11, 12. Installing apps. So it'll take a few minutes. And if you're watching this video and you like it, you can check out a podcast I record with my friend Timmy. We try to record a podcast every week about technology, stuff like this. That's we have a YouTube channel. Well, this is the YouTube channel that we're actually on right now, TGTP1, That Generic Tech Podcast. If you're interested, just seeing. Maybe you should listen. Alright, I'll stop plugging. I think that's what they call it. 14 minutes. Well, I guess it's going to... Here, I'll kind of keep this here on the side. So it's going to do its thing. I'll make the screen brighter. Because it's supposed to... How about I just press pause when it happens? It's supposed to... Okay, let's start. So I'm only going to press pause once I see the start menu, and I'm pressing pause. And there you go. 14:37.9 is the time it took for me to install Windows 8 Enterprise on the HP ProBook. I'm really bad at this, sorry. 4530S. Took me 14 minutes, 37 seconds, give or take a couple seconds, because I was blabbing my mouth in the beginning of the installation. Okay, so right out of the box here, I'm swiping from the sides and nothing's happening. I'm using 2 fingers, nothing's happening. I'm pretty sure this is a multi-touch trackpad, and I hope it is. So you know what, let's go to the desktop. Very fast, really fast. Let's come to the desktop here, and if you come to the bottom left, I guess, if you do a right click, you get a little mini start menu kind of thing. And we're going to go to Device Manager. Hello, did I not click it? Maybe I didn't click it. Oh no, it's doing something. That took a little long. Okay, So PCI simple communications controller. So it didn't install some some devices here. I'm gonna check the. Oh, I guess it's still installing stuff actually. Maybe that's why it was taking so long to start up. I don't see mice and other. Okay, you know what? Let's. Oh, something just went away here. Did it become? Let's see here. Did something happen that I don't know about? I guess not. So you know. Oh, that was crazy. Okay, you know what? Let's go to the HP website. We'll use the Metro, the modern UI version of. Let's use the modern UI version of Internet Explorer. Let's go to the HP website. So I'm going to go to the HP website and look for a driver. I really want to see if I could get this trackpad to work. Oh, okay, well, the side of the trackpad, if I scroll, it's working. But nothing, not if I come from the side. I'm trying to come from the sides, nothing's happening. Let's just see. Let's go to laptops. Yes, Windows 8. How convenient. Sorry, supporting drivers. The browser is pretty fast. So this is ProBook. And again, I'm gonna have to look because I have a really bad short-term memory. 4530S. 4530S. I guess this one here. Okay, so there's no Windows 8 drivers. However, let's just get to this Windows 7 Professional 64-bit. And I'll scroll with the side of the pad here. Okay, we got driver, modem, chipset, audio, mouse, and input devices. Hotkey, fingerprint driver, synaptics, touchpad driver. This must be it. So let's see here. Run. So it's 76 megs. I'm gonna let that download, and I'll pause the video. Okay, so downloaded. I'm gonna go ahead and say yes to install. Next, I accept. Yes. And just out of my curiosity, okay, hang on a second, let me go next. I accept, next. I want to see what screen resolution I'm at. 1366, okay, so this is the minimum apparently for 1366 by 768 is the minimum for, I think it's called, I forget what it's called, the snap or something like that. Oh, it wants me to restart. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead. Okay, I guess this is a good test to see how long it takes to restart. So let's do that. I'm gonna time it too. So let's see. I'm gonna do this at the same time, and there we go. Okay, so here we go. So I'm gonna time this restart, see how long it takes. Apparently, it's supposed to be fast. Alrighty. Okay, so I'm at 34 seconds right now. Don't know what it's doing. I think it's, oh, okay, that's alright. So I'm at 47 seconds. So I'm gonna, I typed my password wrong. That's great. So I'm gonna say 47 seconds. Okay. So now, even with the drivers installed, let's see if it started up here. Oh, okay. So wait, it's active now. Pointing device. go. Oh, look at that. There you go, it's working. Now let's see if I could swipe from the side. Ah, that doesn't work. Too bad. Well, pinch to zoom works on the start menu. That's pretty cool, I guess. But unfortunately, maybe there's something you could. I don't think there's anything. There might have to be a Windows 8 driver that comes out for it. Disabled tap to click, pointing device. But anyway, there's probably something you could do here. Maybe, who knows? However, we're just gonna have to wait for some Windows 8 drivers. Well, at least you could. Well, no. At least you could pinch to zoom. Oh, and this I think it has two-finger scrolling as well, but I don't have enough apps to. Well, let's see if I could maybe. Let's see if I could just make it longer here. Okay, and yeah, I'm using 2 fingers to scroll, so that's nice at least. But I still have to scroll over with the mouse manually to the sides to get the charms bar. So last thing I wanted to check out here. So that's nice and fluid. Was the snap, I guess it's called. Let's open up the messaging app, and let's open up the store. So apparently we're supposed to be able just to take this here, slide it here. Yeah, that's cool. So that works. Yeah. So that's what I pretty much wanted to show you guys. Hope you enjoyed that, and have a pleasant evening. Ciao.